A glass hourglass. Instead of sand, it is filled with jagged, pressurized diamonds. The glass is spiderwebbing, trembling under the internal pressure. Cinematic, low depth of field. The high-pitched, rhythmic ticking of a metallic watch layered with the low-frequency hum of a building storm. The sound of glass beginning to hairline fracture. A silhouette of a man running on a treadmill in the middle of a vast salt-flat desert. He is dressed in a sharp charcoal suit. He is sprinting at maximum velocity, but the treadmill is bolted to the earth. He is going nowhere. Heavy, labored breathing. The mechanical whine of the treadmill motor struggling. You were told that speed is the only currency of the successful. You were taught that later is a waiting room for the weak, so you ran. You traded your mornings for caffeine and your nights for blue-colored screens, convinced that if you just moved faster, you'd finally outrun the feeling of being behind. Extreme close-up of the runner's face. A single bead of sweat rolls down, hitting the belt. As it hits, the scene flashes, pattern interrupt, to a frozen, silent forest in midwinter. Total stillness. Sudden, jarring silence. The wind stops, a soft, crystalline chime. But here is the truth that your ambition is hiding from you. Urgency is not an engine, it is a leak. You aren't moving toward your goals, you're evaporating before you reach them. When you prioritize the fast over the formed, you aren't building a life, you're just managing a series of emergencies. An ornate, empty ballroom. A single chair sits in the center. A man sits there looking at a golden trophy on a pedestal. The trophy begins to turn into gray ash and blow away. The room feels cold, lit by a pale moonlight. The sound of wind whistling through a hollow pipe. A deep, cinematic cello note vibrating with melancholy. This is why success feels empty. You've achieved the thing, but you weren't there to witness it. This is the witness gap, the psychological void created when your body moves at the speed of light while your soul is still 3 miles back trying to catch its breath. Urgency forces you to live in a functional future, a place that doesn't exist. You say no to rest because you fear the silence will reveal the truth, that you've become a stranger to your own journey. The hidden pain isn't that you're failing, it's that you're succeeding at things that don't actually nourish you. You are building a skyscraper on a foundation of panic. The man in the ballroom reaches out to touch the chair next to him, but his hand passes through it like smoke. He is a ghost in his own achievement. A ghostly reverb on the narrator's voice, the sound of a heartbeat slowing down. A porcelain bowl falling in slow motion. It hits a stone floor and shatters into 100 pieces. The camera lingers on the jagged edges. The sharp, crystalline crash of porcelain echoing into a warm, resonant bass drone. Your burnout is not a dead end, it is a fracture. In the Japanese art of Kintsugi, a broken vessel isn't thrown away. Its cracks are joined with liquid gold. The break becomes the most valuable part of the object. Hands appearing in the frame, delicately painting the cracks of the porcelain with a glowing, molten gold leaf. The bowl begins to glow from within. The sound of a brush stroking silk, a rising, hopeful orchestral swell, minimalist but powerful. The urgency you feel is the sound of your spirit cracking under an unnatural pace, but these cracks are where the wisdom is poured. When you finally stop rushing, the gold begins to set. You realize that the delay wasn't a punishment, it was the curing process. You are being reinforced, not replaced. Title card appears over a dark textured background, gold lettering, the cerebral buffer. In a world of instant replies, your greatest power is the second thought. Psychology shows that urgency bypasses the prefrontal cortex and triggers the amygdala, the lizard brain. You must implement a 2-hour embargo on all non-emergency decisions. By forcing a gap between the trigger and the action, you move from a state of reaction to a state of sovereignty. You aren't being slow, you're being precise. A clock face where the hands move backwards, then stop. The numbers dissolve into stardust. The zero input hour. Urgency is fed by the noise floor, the constant stream of other people's priorities. To kill urgency, you must start it. Every morning for 60 minutes, you operate in a digital void. No pings, no scrolls, no agendas. This is where you reclaim your internal tempo. If you cannot sit with yourself for an hour, you aren't a leader, you're a servant to the algorithm. A person standing on a mountain peak, looking at a sunrise, they are not holding a phone, they are simply breathing. Cinematic, wide shot. The success audit of rhythms. Stop measuring progress by units produced and start measuring by state of being. Ask yourself, would I want to live the day I just had 10,000 times? If the answer is no, your pace is unsustainable. True progress is measured by the quality of the witness gap. If you can't feel the sun on your skin because you're thinking about an email, you've already lost the day. Return to the salt-flat desert. The treadmill is gone. The man in the suit is now barefoot, walking slowly across the white expanse. The sun is setting, casting a long, steady shadow. The sound of soft footsteps on salt. The wind is now a gentle, rhythmic hum. Atmospheric pads. He stops and looks at the horizon. He isn't checking a watch. He picks up the Kintsugi bowl from earlier, now fully restored and glowing with gold seams. He drinks from it. The urgency didn't bring the horizon any closer. It only made you too tired to enjoy the view. You don't need to hurry to reach a destination that is already yours. The world will tell you that the window is closing, that you're missing out, that you're falling behind the ghosts of people who don't even know you exist. Close-up on his eyes. They are calm, clear, and focused. The camera pulls back rapidly, showing him as a small but steady point of light in a vast, peaceful universe. Let the world rush. Let the noise escalate. Your progress isn't found in the sprint, it's found in the power to remain unhurried in a panicked world. Final, deep thud sound of a heavy door closing. Total silence. The most dangerous thing you can do for your future is to rush into it.